Congratulations from the New Music Buzz over here in the front.
Name and affiliation, please.
Yeah, Chanel from the New Music Buzz. Sundance, congratulations. It's been so wonderful speaking to you these past few weeks. We're so happy for you. And Blake, congratulations as well on another win. Are you going to work together now to create the next chapter of Sundance's career?
Is that to me?
Yes.
I hope so. You know, the thing that happens that I've found out in the years past is, you know, he just won a record deal. He's won a record contract, which congratulations. But when that happens, you know, all of the control pretty much goes out of my hands. The only control that I really have from this point on is whatever Sundance would want to hand over to me, or just, you know, ask me about it. And I hope we keep our relationship as strong as it has been, because I think now more than ever our relationship means more now than it ever will, because you know, this is where it gets tough, you know, and it's not been easy for people in the past. I think Sundance is the guy that can break that mold. Clearly he's done it already, you know, by winning this thing. It wasn't easy. There's nobody else like Sundance out there, and that's my favorite thing about him. I think the first thing that we had to figure out with Sundance, he's got to figure out is where he fits in musically. You know, the thing is, his fan base and his talent, there's no end to. There's no beginning and there's no end. He can do anything he wants to do, and that's what he's got to figure out. I think the most important thing is to take a minute, not very long, but take a minute here and figure out what he wants to do musically, and then move forward from there. I've got a feeling he wants to tomorrow start making his album and get out on the road. And but you know, I think, and that's fine. But I think when it comes to, you know, genre and music and albums and stuff, I hope he takes, you know, at least 3 or 4 weeks here to really be sure he knows what direction he wants to go in, because unlike anybody else who's ever won this show, there's so many options for Sundance. I'm sorry I took so long. There's a lot to say about this guy.
Yeah.
Well, the first time that I tried something like this, I wasn't very good at it. And it took a lot of life to really figure out who I was as a singer and artist, and a beautiful woman to show me the ways. And I'm just really thankful to have the opportunity to make music and possibly be able to touch people's life for the better, for the greater good, through song. That's been really important to me the whole time. I want to have a positive message and sing music that you know, my 2-year-old could listen to, or my grandma could listen to. I don't want to sing anything that's offensive, or, you know, I just want to have positive music and make positive records and be a positive person in the world if I can be, and that's my whole goal.
This is what makes this show worth it for me. Because you know, I suffer as a coach a lot, because I get attached to these artists, and I see them go away, you know, one by one. Whether I'm sitting here with Sundance or not, I see most of my team go away every season. Every coach does, you know. It's just part of it, and it's hard. But to see the sadness on Adam's face, that's the thing that puts the drive and the smile back on my face. And to know that Adam had 2 artists, and by the way, they're both incredible, and both great guys, by the way. It's not about them. I'm happy for them, but I'm really happy that I was able to be the coach that coached the winner, and Adam was not.
And on a more serious note, Sundance, I want to know about the reaction from your wife and your children and your family.
Well, they just walked in, and But really what makes me special is to have the opportunity to show my children that, it's not impossible to chase your dreams. And if you work really hard, you might get lucky sometimes. Mm-hmm. And that has been my important piece of advice to them this whole time. And just to be able to go through with it and actually win. Winning really doesn't mean as much to me as the lesson I'm able to provide to my family and children. And it's awesome.
Before the show started, and he'll be talking about this, I'm sure. Adam wanted to bet. He may not like this, but I guess I've already started talking about it. He thought that Sundance had a good shot to win too, based on iTunes, and I was afraid that maybe iTunes is going to mislead us, and I didn't know. Anyway, we had a $1,000 bet that Sundance would win. And I took it because I thought maybe that's good karma for me. If I bet $1,000, and by the way, so I owe him $1,000, and I also have to say the word caramel, butterscotch something in the battle rounds of next season. I have to work that into my critique of whoever wins. I didn't care at the point. I thought, you know what? I'll pay $1,000 any second of the day to see this guy get in the winner's circle. So that's what happened.
So if you won 1,000, do we split it 500?
No, I lost 1,000.
Oh, you did?
I lost 1,000, yeah, because I thought if I bet on you, it would hex me. I don't think I've ever had it. First of all, I've never had anybody that doesn't fit in one genre or another. And the only reason I say that, let me rephrase that. Sundance fits in a lot of genres, and mostly anybody that any of us work with fit into one category or another. And Sundance is in a unique situation here because look at him. He's as country as it gets.
Tall and handsome, just like Blake.
But if you listen to him, he's still country. He's very soulful, and he's very bluesy, and he's got this incredible range, and he's got this undeniable talent, and he's got the world at his fingertips right now musically. And now the most important thing is he has everybody's attention. And so whatever his next step is musically, everybody's going to be paying attention to. And when you combine that opportunity, that level of eyeballs with his level of talent, it's exciting. I think we're in a position here at The Voice that, Sundance could deliver a really important album for the music industry and for this television show, and that would be exciting. Please do that.
I would love to make a record that would stand the test of time.
Yeah, do it.
A couple of good songs. You know any good songwriters?
You have the #1 song in the damn country right now, so
I wouldn't bring that up.
So, okay. Yeah.
Hi guys, I'm Jennifer with Generation. My question is, I've yet to see any of the contestants collaborate with one of the judges. Would you guys maybe consider collaborating together?
I've actually collaborated in the past with some of my artists on their albums and actually on my albums. I love. Oh my God, the worst thing about singing with Sundance is he exposes you for the mediocrity that you possess. In my situation, anyway. So. But I would be honored. No matter if it's his album or my album, of course, I would. This guy's important to me for lots of reasons. He's important to me for this television show, and he's important to me for the music industry, and he's important to me because he's a guy that deserves this. And so if I can offer anything if that means something on one of his records, damn right I'll.
Would you like that, Sundance?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think we need to have a TV show where they pay us to go do a bunch of dumb stuff in the woods and film it. And we can play music on the bumper.
That sounds fun.
How about I just start the show and you're on it, and I'll just film you. Yeah.
Sounds
I've been on TV doing stupid stuff for way too long. Yeah.
Hi, Evelyn Loreno from New Music Buzz. This is kind of a musical question for both of you. Sundance, I'm interested in hearing from you what unexpected genre that people wouldn't expect from you would you want to explore or work with in the future, or even an artist? And Blake, what would you like to see from Sundance?
That's a good question. I think I'll start off by just telling you all this right now before we go any further with anything, is that the most important thing to me is to create music that when you listen to it, you know it's Sundance Head. Whatever you decide that it is going to be up to you guys, but I really want to have the opportunity to write songs, create records, and I don't want to have to be put into a genre, as it were. I would just like to make great music, and that's always been my goal, and that's what we've always tried to do. And I hope that the record label is going to see that I do have a view on the way things I think should be for me, and everything that I do, every decision that I make it with my wife and my family, and that's the most important thing to me. And just want to make music that you enjoy. That's about it. I wouldn't have a problem making a record that would have a Cajun song on it, and then maybe a bluegrass song, maybe a blues song. I know that the record labels want you to pick something and stick to it, and let's be honest, I'll do whatever they say. But I just want to let you guys know where I'm at in my heart, which is I just want you to be able to hear a song on the radio, and I don't care if you're listening to a country station, a gospel station, or an R&B station, and know right away that that's Sundance Head. That's my goal. I thought for sure that Way was going to win. I've been pulling for her the whole time. I think that she's extremely talented, and if there's any way that I could work with her in the future, I'd love to be able to do that. She's got a wonderful family. I've spent a lot of time with her dad, Mac, who's one of the most amazing people in the world. So I thought she was going to win. I voted for her last night 10 times.
I want to personally issue a challenge to Universal Records. This is season 11 of The Voice, and I'm sitting here right now next to a guy who has won over America's hearts. He's so popular, it's unbelievable. No matter where I go, whether I'm in Los Angeles, whether I'm in Oklahoma, Nashville, it doesn't matter. People talk to me about Sundance Head. He has proven that he sells tons of music. His biggest selling song, arguably, is going to be the song that he wrote by himself. I hope that we can all come together, meaning us and Universal Records. This is the guy that I think can break the mold and become a star out of this show. I hope, and I give my word that I'll put my work in, and I know he will. This guy deserves to be a star, and there's no excuses anymore.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Bye.